We doing first? I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even know what we doing first. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday. It early still. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm still healing or whatever. You know I'm the man with the plan, but I'm still healing or whatever. So I can't be out too many places. You know what I'm saying? Folk like to play games, and I'm more of the business casual type. Now y'all could help me set this watch. I ain't even learn how to set this watch yet. I ain't learned how to set it yet. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still trying to figure out how to set this damn G Shock. Motherfucker look like it's shining. Icy, icy white. Hold up. Hold up. What they say? Scoot over, nigga. Hold up. Yeah, she worked. This G Shock something serious, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta hold two buttons at one time. Okay, Chicago. Bit. We getting somewhere. Oh shit. Shit, the time almost right. It was already right. It just was the wrong location. I said it, y'all. I set my time. I set the time on the G Shock. So you gotta hold two buttons at one time. Okay, I got it. Acting like a Rolex. Automatically setting itself. Oh yeah, they're hard. It really my son watch, but I'm gonna rock it a few times before I give it to him. He ain't old enough for it yet. But I done said it, so that's light work. That light work. I done got fried off this. I really wanted some blue lobster, but I got some candy lobster. They didn't have blue lobster. All right, we got one thing out the way. What's the next movie? I think I'm gonna watch some videos and like some videos I've been waiting and meaning to react to. Cause somebody got to tell the truth out here. People be just be saying shit and ain't nobody really telling the truth. Like ain't nobody being accountable for nothing. And we be wondering why shit's so fucking bad out here. You know, so I ain't come to give you no side story today, but I gotta give y'all the truth. All my content be purposeful. All my content got a meaning. I'm not just getting on here saying just being mad about stuff. It's the truth because it's like you don't have to ever say a word to comprehend and be coherent enough to understand what's going on and have enough common sense to see, understand, maneuver, and keep on a righteous path. It's not hard. Some people make it seem like it's life or death, like they can't, like they just can't be righteous. Like it's gonna take their soul away if they be righteous or something like that. Like they just gonna magically not exist no more if they be righteous or something like that. But yeah, man. I don't know. Like I done fixed the G Shock, so I really want to see what Big Bang talking about. Like, cause my boy got played by 6ix9ine. He ain't gonna feel that way, but you let the man, and I guess I can understand it if you really talking to somebody behind the scenes, if you really telling them what's going on behind the scenes. But truth is truth. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. You can say all this shit in front of the world. I can tell you some shit in front of the world. Goddamn. Hold up, let me see.
It's no mistake to say that the U.S. is a country that went from enslaving Black people to wiping out the communities they built post-slavery. Today, most of its white citizens are prohibiting the teaching of that history while simultaneously promoting a false account of that history.
Over the past couple. Now, when I was coming up in middle school and in high school and in Mississippi, now they had something called Mississippi Studies, where in this book they would still say Christopher Columbus discovered America, but by the time I got to high school, I was already saying like, y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all must got some old books. The books are outdated because the information has not been updated because we were sold lies and taught lies and forced to take tests to believe in our hearts if we can only move on if we believed and got these answers right. But me personally, I just knew to get the answer right, not to believe everything. And I never stated and said to anybody that I believed anything that was in school. I just made sure I passed on and played the game. I just made sure I played the game like I was doing everything else in life. You know what I'm saying? Not literally playing the game, but playing the game of life like everybody else really basically doing. But I was doing it without being conniving and trifling like the dude who take boogers and wipe them in your couch and shit like that, who eat stuff and put it under your couch and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Put plastic under your couch and shit like that. Like, so yeah. But yeah, man, it's like Mississippi Studies was great for me. I learned a lot. Despite in African American studies. The only thing about African American studies was I ain't trying to down him or nothing, but the teacher he was passive homosexual. Like he got real sassy when he got upset. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I can't take you serious for what you're saying. It made me not even want to come to class, low key. And I didn't never really understand that feeling until I really thought about it. Like, it made me feel uncomfortable. Like he was just, and then sometimes he'll be overly friendly. And I ain't do this in everybody's class, but I'll sit in the back of the class because I see how he would touch on some people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of born in them cold classes at Callaway, but you know what I'm saying? I made it do, and I learned something, and I took everything I learned. He taught a lot. I failed the class, had to take that motherfucker again. I ain't gonna lie. But by the time I got to my sophomore year, though, I had switched schools and shit like that, had moved and stuff. I was gonna go to Lanier, but I ended up going. I was gonna start first string running back too. Because I had practice with them all summer or whatever. That's why I got my little sunburn there for the first time. A black man, me personally, had caught sunburn. My nose had started pitting. I was out there in the heat stroke weather, running the horn, running around, running the block, running fortification back to Maple Street. And back to Martin Luther King. Yeah. But yeah, man. Ended up going to Indiana and finishing school up there, man. But before I left, like I said, Mississippi Studies, it was in African American Studies, it was like it was hand to hand for me because Mississippi Studies they teach you about slavery and all that good stuff and the Louisiana Purchase and all that good stuff and this ninth grade, what I'm talking about when it comes to Mississippi Studies, but I had Mississippi Studies when I was in middle school too. Like I say, in middle school, they determine if you're going to have advanced classes by the time you get to high school or not, because they'll put you, by the time you get to seventh grade, they'll put you in some advanced classes they offer them, depending on what school you go to. I went to not Northwest Rankin, I went to Northwest Middle School, 49, Highway 49, right across the street from across the street from Presidential Hills. So, but yeah, man. Like I'm not gonna say I'm not pro black. I'm pro black for sure. I'm pro cause my folks pick cotton. Like I got that lineage of I know my feeling the trauma of my folks having to go through that and being in the aftermath of it. I'm gonna say that in the aftermath and the trickle down and all that. So Yes, for sure, I'm pro-black. But my thing is the fact that nobody cared enough to try to figure it out for the kids. Everybody's just like, well, I don't want to do what my folks did. I'm finna go out here and have fun for the times I didn't have a chance to have fun because I didn't have all this coming up, but it was always around and available. Now I guess, but my thing is now you passing your trauma that you trying to run away from down versus and I can't blame nobody for real because like I say, being ignorant is just being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? You just lacking the knowledge. You don't understand. You don't comprehend. It's not it's not making sense in your head. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. It's like I believe in us as colored people, but as much as people tell me be like, oh, they be like, oh, stop crying so much. Woo, woo. I'm not crying. The point is, I know we can work together, but you choose not to. You choose to say stupid shit. You choose to do stupid shit. You choose to be trifling and conniving, and it just washes out all the history, all the good history of what we used to be. All that bullshit you doing now, all that weird energy y'all be having with each other because you struggling and you are stuck in survival mode. It wash out all the good history of what we are and what we used to be. So when I come around us, I learned all this in school, supposedly. The good things about our history. Of course, I know about the bad things about our history. We all you can't miss it. It's right there in your face. You can't miss the bad shit. But the good shit, everybody don't usually talk about it. Everybody don't usually bring that up because it's corny or some weird shit like that. Like because they can't do it, so they don't bring it up. It's not appeasing to them. It don't get them wet and hot and sweaty and all that other weird stuff. It make them have to think and they can't think. It make their head hurt, so they don't even give it its proper attention. So everybody know who Martin Luther King is because we put it in their face so much. But after a while, we start putting it in their face. The only thing we know is the street, and when they see pictures of him, and they remember the parades and stuff like that. But they don't. They just know the parades in the street. I had a dream. That's it. They don't know that the man was a real reverend. He had wife and kids, and he went to church, and he did this state, that state. He marched for 14 days, 14 nights type deal. March like in the street, no car, just walk like this guy right now who be on live stream, nothing but a buggy, and he walking all the way to California. I think he walking from coast to coast. He done been hit by a car, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King been hosed down, attacked by dogs, and assassinated. You feel me? So that I'm just saying, the bad gonna be in your face, but we don't glorify the good enough. What was the man? What was he marching for? He was marching for equity, for equality in the community, for everybody to be at peace and harmony, and everybody not find a reason to just hate each other. Why you just and it's bad enough that we had a race war, but now it's like it's the race of genocide in themselves. The white people killing white people, black people killing black people, and we black people barely killing white people. If they do, black people who don't know that black person gonna jump in because they just feel like they need somebody to hate, and I really don't like seeing that when people feel like they instead of talking about each other and fighting with each other, we'll pick on somebody else so we can save our relationship so we don't have to fight with each other, and that's weird because it's like if you don't like each other, why would you click up to try to bully somebody else to make y'all take y'all anger out on that y'all have for each other and still deal with each other? That's weird. And then still some backdoor going on between the both of y'all. So when I see stuff like the untold history of flooding black towns to where they flooded towns to make lakes and stuff like that, it's like they just whitewashed our history, just literally whitewashed it. Whoever the white folks is, they made a big decision to say, well, look, man, hey, we need to put this water here or the earth might split in half right here, like dry. I appreciate that follow, like dry lips or something like that. It might split in half like dry lips. You know what I'm saying? So we had to put water there. I guess I'm not knocking it, but it's like you gave the town to people and the people developed the town. And well, we didn't know you developed the town here. Did you talk to the people who run the country? Did you run to the people who own? You don't own it. You don't know. It was already occupied space, just like the whole Christopher Columbus shit. It was already occupied space. You feel what I'm saying? So now you done did something to some people and took away their livelihood and their heritage and they what they could have handed down to their kids to be something worth some way more. And now you got people who mine in the old cities that's underwater by scuba diving and eventually put big machines out there when people take their attention off the situation. So again, it's like that's just hold on, man. Let's
Years, more Americans have become familiar with the story of the Tulsa Race Massacre, where a white mob burned a vibrant Black community to the ground, which is crazy. Even crazier, dozens of other Black towns have been erased off the American map, not by burning them down, but by hiding them underwater.
Imagine a world where the very foundations of your community are deliberately destroyed, where the memories of your ancestors are submerged beneath the waves, and where the price of progress is paid in the currency of displacement and despair.
If we've learned one thing today, it's never assume something is unsinkable.
This is the heartbreaking reality that has haunted countless Black towns across America, forcibly flooded and drowned to create lakes, reservoirs, and other waterways.
There are over 100 drowned American towns, and many were destroyed in the name of something called development-induced displacement. That's when people have to leave their homes so the government can develop things like dams or parks or lakes.
The stories of these devastated communities, hidden beneath the surface of America's tranquil lakes, are a testament to the nation's troubled past, a past marked by systemic racism, environmental injustice, and the erasure of Black identity and communities that thrived against the odds, building their own schools, churches, and businesses, integrating patiently in surroundings that has done nothing other than enslave and despise them unendingly.
Do you see what I'm saying though? I haven't even really watched this video for real, for real. I just knew it was something that I wanted to come back to eventually and look at myself. You feel what I'm saying? So for both part, what I'm saying is like these people came straight out of Jim Crow, straight out of slavery, right? Slapping to Jim Crow. Already was free, probably somewhere under some trees and deep woods and swamp lands, no shoes, and got civilized once Jim Crow came along and they turned their space up, turned they spot that they was camped out and watched out. Back in the old Western days, they had canyons and shit like that back then. But the Black people eventually took that shit over because white folk couldn't outdo what Black folk used to do back in the day. Like that, it wasn't no video documentation, and Black folk probably didn't care too much to be trying to take pictures because they too focused on still trying to build and get something, get them a damn. Get them their own personal plantation to farm and all that good shit. But you know, life don't last long when you don't understand how to take care of it all the way completely because you too stuck in survival mode to stop and use your intellect to figure things and make things make sense to why certain things don't match and don't work and don't combine. And when it do combine, it cause malfunctions and stuff like that. So I'm more on the weary side when it comes to having faith in people using their natural intellect. I'm more on the weary side when it comes to that. Cause I mean, it personally is not. I'm not gonna say I'm the smartest man in the world, but I try. I fucking try every day. When I go outside, I try. I'm not gonna lie to you, I try. And I'm not forcing nothing. But I never let you feel like that you think I'm your bitch. And I never let you feel like you think you can ever play with me because the moment you do, I'm fine at you. So for the most part with me, I just, I keep trying, I'm not finna force a conversation. If every time I see you, you look like you about to shit your pants. Or every time I see you, you look like you sick in the face. Like you got a watermelon stuck in your throat or something. You feel me? Or when I look at you, you break your neck to look the opposite direction because you scared to speak. Because you already know you want to play, but you know I'm a zero tolerance person. You can't help yourself. So that I'm very weary on the fact of people using their natural intellect because they don't have it. They won't grasp it. They won't build enough courage to grasp it. And it's nothing that I can do to instill the courage in you to grasp your nuts and be a man or woman, to grab your gooch, to grab the opening of your cervix and be a woman and grab your nuts and be a man, you know, and just do what normal people do. You ain't got to enjoy being a good person to be a good person. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because sometimes I be feeling mad at myself for being a good person. Like I should just be a piece of shit every day. Like I should go outside and waste my time laughing at folks in their face and making them feel bad as a person because they don't got it understood and figured out. I should go out there and do that every day. Look at you and pick out all your insecurities and make you feel bad. I should do that, huh? I have a ball doing that. No, I won't, because I'm going to see the look on your face and I'm a very empathetic person. I'm going to see you feeling bad and it's not going to make me feel good to make you feel bad. I'm more emotionally intelligent than that. Well, that's not what relationships are for. And then to say some dumb shit like I was just playing, that's weird. That's what weird people do. That's why I feel like I can never be a comedian. I can be comedic about real things, about solid like things that people go through but never put into words. I can be comedic about that, but I'm not gonna be comedic about your insecurities and making you feel bad as a person. I got more tact than that. It's way more other shit that I can talk about than doing that. That's just like me using curse words all day. There are a plethora of words in the dictionary that I can throw or bestow amongst us. You know what I'm saying? It's like we can go as far as the eyes can see, and nothing's far fetched. So if you can comprehend and you got a Google amount of accents and vernacular, and you got a decent glossary in your mind of key terms when it comes down to particular categories. You know what I'm saying? And I can't, like I said, I can't teach people how to be real. I can't teach you how to be solid. I can't teach you self-respect. I can't teach you self-esteem. I can't teach you self-motivation. You can watch it through me and see how I do me. But it's so funny to you that you ain't got the balls to take the realness out of the situation. Like he just be doing whatever. Nah, I ain't just doing whatever. It's a plan behind what I'm doing, but you on the outside looking in, making your whack ass comments. Unneeded input about something that you don't even understand. You just want to make yourself feel better about something for the day because you're so insecure about yourself. And you could understand just by being a decent person. What's up, man? How you doing? You good, bro? What you got going on? Oh, yeah. And you can do that right there. But then I guess you'll feel like you fake because you really don't give a fuck. You really want somebody to be mad at. So everything that go on with your day that's fucked up, you can come and take it out on somebody. And feel okay. Well, I ain't give a fuck about him no way. So, like I say, it's like me wasting my breath to try to get people to understand, like, we supposed to be working together. How this shit gonna ever work out if we don't ever work together? People used to have 40 acres and 13, 15 acres. This city shit some new shit. This city shit ain't been here. We had towns back then. We had towns. This city shit, some new shit. All this Metropolis and Mall of America shit. This some new shit. Some new shit. Everybody want to rush to do it and live in the new shit. You forgot the old shit is how we got to the new shit. All this new shit gonna have us extinct around this motherfucker. Don't nobody want to take their ass to the field and do nothing with agriculture, and so least people doing it, and they dying out so fast because they don't want to have a diet because they want to eat all the best oxtail, all the best beef because they know how good it's gonna be because they raised it, and they want to taste it, and they want to slap it in your face and make you come bad, so they overdo it when they do the advertising. When they do the cooking just to show you how good it is. I'm just saying, man, this the life we live in, man, and we'll put ourselves in the grave trying to overplay. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, you chose the money over. No, I didn't. I chose security, stability over all that, and happiness and peace. Most importantly. Most importantly, happiness and peace, stability and security. I chose all that over that. I can't compromise my security. I can't compromise my stability. I can't compromise my peace. I can't compromise my happiness. It's just not happening. I just won't let it happen. I'm sorry. I'm not so sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. But I gotta say, man, like all this good history get wiped out, get whitewashed, and don't nobody care. Like you can't take 30 minutes out your day to learn something different that you don't even care about for real, but it's gonna make a difference in the long run of what you're doing because somewhere you'll see the relevance in what you're doing and see all of it is one, but you playing your part this way because that's what you want to do. But all the information is relevant somewhere together. You're an architect, okay, cool. They sunk the city underwater. Okay, cool. You're an architect, so you understand how to find a way to reroute the water back out from the city so the city can be there again and you still have a water source around. Okay, cool. You don't care nothing about that, but you can play a major role in keeping history alive and keeping the younger generation on being prosperous and not following suit behind some dumb shit for some clout or thinking they cool or hard and really we supposed to be working together and be humble and not hard. Damn, I shot myself in the head. I'm dead. Come on, man. When I see this shit every day, it just made me feel like I get what my influences came from, but I wasn't chasing it. Like I wasn't a thirst bucket. I wasn't chasing it. Like I knew it. I knew it was in my heart. You know what I'm saying? To be like that, if the time presented itself to be like that. But I was never out there chasing it, trying to get a name off of that dumbass shit. That shit retarded to me. Like, and then people be saying, "Well, I'm already in the street now." You ain't did shit. Take your ass to work. Go get you a job. You ain't did shit in the streets. You ain't did nothing. You shot at somebody, but you ain't even thinking. You chasing the clout. You chasing to be known for every nigga out here who shoots somebody can die. So you trying to be known for that ain't no good thing. I don't want nobody to know what my past about me doing nothing like that. And that's just me being square. Them folks told me if you tell me any more information, I'm gonna put you on the news. I don't want to be on the news. Don't put me on the news. I don't want to be known for this shit. I don't want to be known for popping people, shooting people. Don't put me on the news. Don't put me on the mug shots. I'm good. I'm straight. These motherfuckers be around here acting like they so goddamn tough. I be like, man, you just don't know. If a motherfucker really wanted you all there trying to be cool and running and shit, that shit ain't gonna mean nothing. A motherfucker will come get you. Motherfucker ain't thinking about y'all broke ass. Y'all gotta excuse me. This how I be talking when I be by myself sometimes too. Like I say, all geniuses talk to themselves. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that shit figured out. You gotta say it out loud. You know what I'm saying? You gotta practice your vocal chakra too. So you gotta do it all you gotta exercise that vocal chakra. So it's like you gotta do it all at one time. Like I say, it's been moments in my life where I really didn't talk. There's been moments in my life where it's like I want to say something, but it ain't even worth saying. Like it's not gonna make a difference to the. It's not because you're not even on the same wavelength I'm on, and me putting you in that perspective, you might understand where I'm coming from, but you're not gonna really like the feel of it. You can try to correlate to what I'm talking about based off the little knowledge that you may have of what's relevant to what I'm talking about, but you don't get to have. So it's just me still being by myself right there, even with you looking at me. I'm just like I'm acting on stage and doing my skit, and you either gonna clap, just watch, and take your attention off as I'm doing me and up and down looking, or you gonna be completely amazed and into it, like okay, yeah, reacting. It's gonna be one of the three. But like I say, man, this what I be on, bro. Like my mind is on some positive, saving the community. That whole hold on. What is this? Stupid shit. When I saw it, I already knew. I had commented on Facebook. I was like, buddy, boy, retarded. Right. The first thing that popped up, I was like, these boy retarded. When I saw this shit, threw me all the way out. And then we could go out there. We could go right out there. I ain't gonna say wicked the feds. I ain't gonna say you the feds wicked, but you turned it all the way up after that. Once I saw it on Facebook, I was like, I already know. I already know. You know. This was 2 days ago. This was 2-3 days ago. Yeah, right. 2-3 days ago. How about zero police and shit like that. When I saw that shit out there in Goodman, like I'm in Mississippi right now, like so all this shit that the whole Chicago culture, that shit just got down here. And most of these people down here acting like they from Chicago and shit like that. And y'all not, and we talking about what's good, and we talking about the kids, and we talking about the kids under the OGs that was keeping the kids out the shit. We got OGs in Mississippi who kept the kids out of the dumb shit and gave kids the good life, but they still caught wind of it through the music. So they imitating what they hear through the music versus what they saw they OG, they mama and they daddy and them do. And they found their own pistols and got their own money and got their own pistols they OGs and pops like, well, I can't stop you. I did it. I'm doing it. Well, let me just make sure I give you some game so you ain't out here dying and going to jail forever. You know what I'm saying? Because you do belong to me, but I ain't tell you to go out here and do this, but since you doing it, you know what I'm saying? That you gotta roll with the punches. Folk live their own life, and your kids gonna live their own life. So I get that. I get it. Like I said, at this point, I can't judge nobody. I get that some people like hoeing. Like I get it. I get some people just can't stop being a hoe. You'll have 2-3 kids and still a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I guess we might have to chop that and put that in an adult section on my YouTube or something like that. But some people just like hoeing, and ain't nothing you can do about that. Um, and what gets me the most is y'all doing videos like that, Y'all fucked it up. All you had to do was just keep quiet, keep living, and you know what I'm saying? And you put the bird's eye view on there trying to be cute. Shit be killing me, man. You could have just did your thing, walked around with your stuff in your book bag, been cool, you know what I'm saying? But you won't walk out with it in your hand, posing a threat because it's 6, 7 of y'all, and all y'all want to talk aggressive and act like y'all hard, and ain't none of y'all probably shot nobody. Y'all probably shot the gun, but y'all ain't shot nobody. And if you shooting somebody, you shooting your goddamn cousin. You shooting your cousin or something. All y'all come from that small town. Y'all ain't migrated in years. So you probably shooting your own damn cousin. Probably been fucking your cousin or something like that. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop trying to be so damn hard. You ain't getting no rep off of this. You look like a goofy. You like a fucking goofy on these fucking videos. And if you get mad, you just as goofy for getting mad because you don't realize that you looking goofy doing goofy shit like this, looking for some clout. I don't even know your name. I'm not even finna look for your name. I'm not even finna look for your name. That's goofy shit. That's clout chasing shit. You walking around with a gun and shit like that. Look, I'm gonna say this right here. I made videos when I was younger of me making my swerves. But my shit was so legit, you couldn't tell if it was really what it was going on. And y'all just got to make it bluntly known. Come on, G. Come on, man. Pimp C said a pocket full of stone. But you ain't never seen him take you to the trap and, yeah, we live in the trap. We live in the show him what the sack's at. Yeah, the sack's right here. Show him what the strap at. You know we all strapped up. I got about 6 of them on me. Watch this and shoot through the roof and shit, dumbass shit. Shoot through the roof. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? It's dumb as hell. You don't think that's dumb? Come on, bro. Well, I gotta tell y'all every day, like, when I see these kids, it be sad. These kids be out here on their wit, on their Sherm stick. These kids be out here on their wit, be doing dumb shit like running in and out of houses, hopping over fences and running back and forth and scratching their head and scratching their body, rolling around on the ground and shit. It's sad. These kids don't even be 17, 16 yet. Be 14, 13 out here on wit. And like I said, I can't save everybody, man. And when I see shit like that, it's like, where they daddy at? And it's like I say, a hoe gonna be a hoe, and there's too many hoes out here. Like, and then you wanna wait till you get damn near dead to wanna be a housewife and shit like that. And you think don't nobody know about your page, you move to a whole different state, try to find somebody, act like you somebody different. Like, y'all be weird. Like, be a decent person from the jump. Oh no, this shit boring, huh? Man, you ain't gonna make it through life, right? It's gonna be a lot of malfunctions in your life, and you're gonna be forever insecure. You're gonna get fat, get sick, and health gonna decline, mind gonna leave you. Can't focus, you're too stuck on old stuff, and you need to be focused on new stuff. The wave, you stuck on a wave, and the wave that passed already. So you stuck in one plot in one spot waiting on the wave to come back to that spot, and it's gone. The wave went that way. You should have rolled the wave. Should have rolled the wave to shore. Now you out here just floating in the open ocean. Eventually you're gonna get tired of swimming. You should have rolled the wave. I ain't gonna lie. If I had rolled the wave, it'd have went against my morals though. So it's another wave will come eventually. I'll ride the next wave if it's worth riding. You feel me? Like, we got Lil Russell, we got Lil Reason. You feel me? Like, that's a new wave coming. You know, what's my boy name? He was like, yes, I'm a champion. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but that's a new wave coming. Like, I ride that wave a little bit. You know, I was already on. That was already my wave, but I blended that with everything else. Like, you know how you double dutch and shit like that? I did it with like 6 ropes. That ain't double dutching. That's what is it? What is 6? 8? Really like 8. So this oxa double dutching. I don't know what you would call that shit. It wouldn't be no oxa dutching. But yeah, like double dutching with 8 ropes. Let's say that. Let's just say that shit. But yeah, man. Like I can't make this up, bro. Like I'm gonna make it all. I'm gonna make it all a little gumbo pot because it's like I'm just giving you me. I'm giving you all the morals, all the good parts of everything that I learned. Like just like I say, Yah, I believe in Yahweh, Allah. You know what I'm saying? Elohim. You know God, the God, of all gods, Most High. You know what I'm saying? But all is one. If you don't understand that, you will never understand life. All is one. Everybody who they is individually, but all is one still. So when you say them, you just really just need to say him or it or just Allah because it's a non-binary deity. You know what I'm saying? That's really what's going on. It's a essence. You feel me? It's just like saying a man know how to show his feminine side, or a woman know how to be manly when need be. You know what I'm saying? It's just like saying that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So, and my game is to teach, man. My game ain't to shatter your dreams and make you look like no fucking goofy. You do that on your own. You do that on your own. Man. I can't make you look like no goofy. Only you can do that. Only you can make yourself look like a
A
goofy.
past marked by systemic racism, environmental injustice, and the erasure of Black.
Before we get back into this video, I think this is probably the only video I'm gonna do tonight since it's getting so late and I'm doing so much chit chatting. But the ordeal is to let people know like we had good history as Black people, but it's like nowadays we not working hard enough to work together. If I go to the doctor's office and I hear somebody in the talking down on somebody and they think it's funny because they know they gonna service the people anyway, right? You know you gonna service them regardless on what you say about them. You gonna do your job the bare minimum. I'm not gonna say you're gonna do it to the best of your ability because most people when they talk about people, they already know that they can feel the energy and they not gonna like them for how they, you know what I'm saying? You walking in with that negative energy on you. You feel me? So it's like, and I watch people. I'm not a fake it person, but I don't watch people fake it, like just to deal with you and get on in and get out and shit like that. I ain't no fake it person. If I don't fuck with you, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna still be a mannerable person though, because that's just my character. That's who I am. I'm not no phony person though. I'm gonna still say good morning. I'm gonna greet you when I see you because I genuinely give a fuck about you. But the shit that you got going on made me not want to go no further with you. I'm gonna respect you. You know what I'm saying? Because my intentions is never to disrespect you. But if you give me room and if you give me a reason, I mean, I give me room. If you give me a reason to disrespect you, then I'm to the third degree for sure. You shouldn't have started it. Like I said, that wasn't my intention. But again, that's what I see when it come down to. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say black and white shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I deal with white people, it's a different feel. You know what I'm saying? Some the women mostly, the white women mostly, they want to be like the black women so bad that they pick up the negative mannerisms too at times. You know what I'm saying? A white girl who knows she got a nice little backside or whatever, and it's got a nice little shape to it or whatever, is close enough. You know what I'm saying? They act a little different, and they carry their little sassiness with them. And you could tell they want to be a little bougie, and you know what I'm saying. And then it got a little white privilege in there too, so it's like So when I see people and I see how they move and how they act, you know what I'm saying, it made me understand, like, I understand what my purpose is. Like, my whole life I've been breaking down infrastructures. You feel me? Like, when I say breaking down infrastructures, I mean, like, I look at something and I understand. I reverse engineer it in my head. Let's just say that. I think that I should have always been saying it, but I never put it like that because I didn't want to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? I just used to say I break down infrastructures. Like, without being there, without physically being in it, I think of all the entities that's a part of this infrastructure, and I break it down in the positions and everything that they do, the roles, all the way down to the architecture and who built it and what it took for them to build it and what the tools took and the terminology and the wordage and the equipment and machines it took. I think that deep into something every time I think about something. I used to do that all the time, looking out the back window when we used to go places and stuff like that. No matter where we went, barbecues, cookouts out of town, to the stove. It don't matter where we go. I'm looking out the window and I'm breaking down the whole infrastructure in my head as I ride. The church, the library, the food mart, the outlet, the trees that used to be there. How it looked like so much less space before they packed all this little shit and sectioned everything off and made it look so much bigger when they packed all this shit into one spot and sectioned everything out. Make the space look so much bigger. But really, it's just when the trees was there, you know what I'm saying, it looked like it was no space because all the green was taken over. But yeah, man, I can't make this up, man. Like I said, I'm 32, 33 year coming. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, Scottie Pippen, Patrick Ewing. I think that's who I'm gonna go with. I gotta get them shirts. I think that's who I'm gonna go with. I got jerseys. I mean, I gotta get me a Scottie Pippen. I gotta get me a Kareem. I gotta get me a Larry Bird, and I gotta get a what I say, Kareem, Scottie Pippen, fuck Larry Bird, and who else? I just had it in my head. Hold up. I screenshotted it earlier too. I was in the doctor's office. Oh, 10-19. Oh yeah, okay. So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, Alonzo Mourning, Grant Hill, Mark Gasol, Earl Malone, Danny Granger, Alonzo Mourning and Alonzo G, and Brian Grant. It's it's a few more. It's about 260 players through history that had the number 33. Yeah. But the ones I remember the most versus Alonzo Mourning. I remember Grant Hill. I remember Danny Granger. I remember Earl Malone. I remember Mark Gasol. I remember Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I remember Larry Bird. I remember Patrick Ewing. I made sure I bought me some shoes. I made sure I bought me some Patrick Ewings for my 33 Ewing to come. Scottie Pippen. I remember Scottie Pippen, but I don't know who Alonzo Mourning is. So yeah, man, 33. Big 33 when that time comes, you know what I'm saying? When that time comes, that's where I'm gonna be at. But I gotta get all those jerseys. But yeah, man. So like I'm saying, though, long story short, man, if if history was to come and and repeat itself, it's gonna be another 2,000 years because it's like we at the reset button. It's like we starting over with because we technically going back into slavery. It's just a different type of slavery. They already said they brought the Jim Crow laws back. So you know what I'm saying? And people out here slaving for folks don't want to work. Then when they finally get a job in a manager position, they go to stealing the damn money and not doing what they supposed to with the money. And you got mayors. The Jackson just so fucked up. You got the mayor playing guilty. I'm like, man, I looked up to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? The hoe gonna be the hoe. So if the hoe can get something out you, they gonna try to rock with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. I mean, y'all boy, hey, the whole rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, well, shit, I hit something out on him. He didn't do it. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't my business for sure, for sure. But I'm a product of what you did wrong. I'm a product of your wrongdoing because everybody else, and I'm not, and it's not just me. Everybody else suffering from y'all funneling money and putting it in your pocket that belong to the people in the city, the folks who did pay their taxes. Most of them folks got up and left once they see y'all wasn't doing what y'all supposed to do. They got up and moved around, said, fuck it. I go move to another county somewhere where they actually taking care of the folks and doing what they're supposed to do with the money. Having city meetings and figuring out what we're gonna do to make the community or the county a better spot, a better place for the kids to grow up and learn and do something and have some sense when they get old. But nah, Jackson can't do that. Jackson doing them folk getting in position, they okay, well, we ain't gonna say nothing. We gonna until we understand how to find a way to put their money in our pocket and make it look like we doing what we're supposed to do. You need to be doing what the fuck you supposed to do with the money. The water so fucked up, the sewage so fucked up, the whole fucking city gonna cave underground. The whole city is gonna fall into the sewage system. Literally. I done hit 3-4 potholes and cracked every rim on my fucking Porsche. I done cracked every rim on my Porsche. All 4 of them. You think they paid me all my money back? Now, this just common knowledge. If you hit a pothole in Jackson, you can get your money back. I only got 80% back the first time. And I'm still waiting on my second time to be answered. You can get your money back if you hit a pothole. They got forms for that and they got funds for that as well. Because that's on them. It's their job to have the roads paved. That's what the money is for. It's like, I know if I was in that position, a lot of people would hate me because they wouldn't be getting nothing out the deal. So righteously, they'll try to go behind your back and fuck it up so they can try to get something out the deal, put other people in position and try to bail them out when shit go wrong. And all along they going against the head nigga in charge who trying to do the right thing and take care of the folk and get the city back looking right and bring the city more money and had the kids growing up in decent environments. That way they can run the city one day and you can sit back and relax and get you a legendary status in the city before you die and all that good shit because you made Jackson great again. You know what I'm saying? But we can't do that. Y'all don't care about Jackson. You can't care about them old fools. Care about the kids. Care about the kids. Don't care about them old, fuck them old fool, them old dope heads, them old scary bitch ass niggas who act like this and talk under their breath and talk down on folk because they so insecure about themselves. We ain't worry about them. We worry about the kids that are impressionable and can take the good that you give them and do something positive with it. Every child that I get around in Jackson, I get them good game, but they end up going back home to somebody talking down on them and fucking up their life. My whole time being in Jackson, that's what I do. I appreciate the follow, baby. My whole life, that's what I've been doing in Jackson. You feel me? Like Jackson getting on the map, but we getting a bad rep for that shit. I'd rather it be Deer Silas and Big Crit from Meridian. And that's still Mississippi, but I'm saying Mississippi getting put on the map, but we getting it for the wrong reason. That whole Goodman shit, that's the wrong reason to get put on the map. I don't even know why people looking at that shit like that's a big commodity. Like, oh, let's talk about it. No, like, that's sad because it's showing them folks down there taking them city funds and fucking that shit out too. That's what's wrong with Goodman. Y'all old folk down there making excuses and turning the blind line like they don't know what the fuck going on, but you could been reached out. That just shed light on the city. Now you gotta speak up and make public appearances and try to find some. Now y'all gotta sit around and politic about how y'all gonna try to do something with the fund before they start auditing us. They auditing y'all ass already. Off the rip. They auditing y'all ass off the rip. Off the rip. So Goodman, Mississippi finna get audited, and it's finna be a shutdown city or some new people finna come in. So what's gonna happen is somebody like me from Jackson gonna apply for the force and go down there and help them folk down there in Goodman and drive to Goodman every day and police the community and shit like that. And when they look at you and turn your face up and turn their face up at you, you just make sure you catch them at the right time. Okay, at 7 o'clock when everybody get out of work, at 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, at 1 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, and at 5 o'clock. And at 5:40, before 6 o'clock, before kids get up and go to school, I'm gonna service this community, and I'm gonna be in every hood and every trap, waiting on y'all to come out and do anything stupid. People like me, that's what it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what you're on. I've been you once before, and what you're doing stupid. Yes, I was stupid once before. Yes, I was stupid. I admit it. I was stupid. I was so stupid because I was falling up behind folks that were stupid. Which means I was ignorant to the fact that I was being stupid with stupid people. I was ignorant. I was belligerently ignorant. I did not know that I was following up behind someone that was idiotic. Just what it is. Sometimes that unconditional love can cost your ass sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Put you through idiocracy, you know what I'm saying? So, the unconditional love can take you places that you didn't want to go. But yeah, man. So you just gotta learn how to snap out of it. Gotta learn how to snap out of it, bro. You gotta get on your own 10 and your own tool and Ike and Mike it and get to where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Cause really, you the only person who's gonna do you right, 100% right, and think nothing matters of yourself. You are. I don't think matters of myself. I don't do myself bought in. Feel me? Or the whole ordeal of me saying this shit is, we gotta remember, man. We of course it's trauma in the blood. For sure it's trauma in the blood. For sure we come from rape babies and all this other stuff. And man, yeah. And I can't tell you how to feel because I ain't never went through it. Yeah. Close enough, but I can't say I went through it. You feel me? And it's like, I can't tell you how to feel. And it's like, I don't want to tell you how to feel, but it's like, I'm telling you I'm here for you, but stop using that as an excuse to get over. Because I'm not gonna allow you to use that as no excuse, and you're gonna think I'm trying to act like this shit don't matter. It matter, but you can't keep using it as your excuse for why you not doing something or why you fucking up. That's not mature for you to keep using that weak ass excuse. Grown, ain't nobody bothering you. You've been in better situations. You can't keep letting that suck your soul because you're not in that situation no more. You feel me? I'm definitely traumatized about all the shit that people put me through in my past, and me just sitting there and just taking it and eating it and moving around. Really not just eating it and taking it, just trying to see if you was gonna keep it up. Like you just gonna hang yourself, huh? You know what I'm saying? You just gonna do everything in the world to hang yourself. Okay. And you just see the stairs to the rope get higher and higher. So it's like, I'm not even gonna see you hanging yourself for real. You just gonna be hung, and I'm gonna be gone on my own somewhere. Like, it's a lot of people right now who still alive and they ain't gave up yet. They ain't suffocated yet from the rope on their neck. They up there though, and I can't see you. I can't see you suffocating. I don't want to come up there and breathe that air and watch you suffocate while you getting hung up all at the same time. I'm gonna let you have all the way on your high horse. Okay, you somebody. You talk down on everybody, and you mooching off of other people. And I don't be getting. I don't be getting. I ain't mooching off, man. I worked hard. I put my footprints on paper to be part of this land. So I got good taxes. You feel me? I bust my ass with them W-2s and them 1099s and doing my own taxes. So, and I paid my taxes. So me, I'm just, if it was a such thing as reparations for the work I put in versus my ancestors, I'm getting my reparations. I ain't gonna say I got it because it's I don't feel like I got it all yet, but I'm getting my reparations for all the hard work I put in, for being solid, for staying the course, for not straying off the course and being a fuck nigga. You feel me? I'm reaping my benefits. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I just gotta stay away from fuck niggas and don't stray off the path and the course and being a fuck nigga. Never was a fuck nigga. If somebody ever called me a fuck nigga, that's because they was a fuck nigga and they wanted me to be a fuck nigga with them. And I just can't be a fuck nigga. It's never in me. Like I say, certain shit just can't be taught. I can't teach you how to be real. You can't teach me how to be a fuck nigga. As much as you want me to be a fuck nigga, I can't. I ain't gonna lie. I tried it one time. I was on the phone. It was like a group of us on the phone. And we was just on a video call. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember if it was a video call or not, but I think it was on Facebook or Instagram or FaceTime. I can't remember, or Google. I can't remember. Or Zoom. I can't remember, but I had said something. I was like, nigga was like, that Hellcat. I was like, that hell no. And I just threw it out there because I already knew, like, if I say some hating shit out my mouth, it'll be funny to them. You know what I'm saying? I said it. My theory was right. You know what I'm saying? My hypothesis was right. And I just kind of retracted from the conversation after that because it was like, it's bad taste. It's like, that's some hating ass shit to say to a nigga who trying to hype himself up and feel good about himself. You know what I'm saying? Knowing he joking. We know he joking. But he trying to hype himself up and feel good about himself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's some hating ass shit to say out your mouth about somebody that you supposed to be cool with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just playing now, you ain't playing because you sound like you trying to downgrade him. We all know that ain't no fucking Hellcat. But it sound like you trying to downgrade him, trying to make it sound like you just hating on a nigga. But everybody thought it was funny. In my head, I really didn't laugh. If I look back at it, I really didn't laugh. I waited. I was like a comedian, waiting on the reaction to see how you. Like I say, I knew me saying some hating ass shit, motherfuckers would laugh instantly, and I was right on my toes with it. As soon as motherfuckers say I got that Hellcat, I came right on. You got that hell now. Everybody cracking the fuck up. And I'm like, that's some hating ass shit to say about a nigga though. I'm sorry, I'm built like that though. You feel me? I'm built like that. I'm really built like that. I ain't no hating ass nigga. I never say some square hating ass shit about a nigga. Not behind your back, not to your face, not even in my brain to think to say. Like, it's too easy to be solid, bro. It's too easy to be real. It's too easy to be a man. It's too easy to think the course and handle business. They could be talking about standing on business. You don't even know what the business is, nigga. You standing on bullshit. Don't even know what the business is. I'm standing on business. You ain't standing on shit. You standing on bullshit. You ain't standing on no real business. Real business would be some shit like a business, a LLC, a C Corp, S Corp, partnership. Come on now, y'all ain't talking about shit. Standing on business. You don't know what the fuck a business is. And y'all be talking about standing on business. Man, go on to sleep somewhere. I'm standing on business. That is not standing on business. Shooting somebody and killing somebody is not standing on business. Y'all got this shit misconstrued. Stop trying to correlate real shit with that bullshit. That shit don't blend. That shit don't correlate. And then y'all using that. Man, no. That ain't standing on business, bro. Stop using that. Just say I'm handling business. That ain't standing on business. Standing on business, LLC, C Corp, S Corp. partnership, associations. Come on now. Certificate of organization, certificate, articles of incorporation, articles of organization. Come on now. That's standing on business. I don't know what the fuck you need to be talking about, bro. I say, bro, I'm 32, bro. I've been like this since I was 13, bro. I just keep learning something new every day. That's just the only thing different about me and you. I take my time. I'm in school still. Just caught up on it now. When I had surgery on the 5th of May and kind of got behind a little bit, but I'm back now. I'm shaking back. I'm shaking back like a 4.5. I've been saying that for the past week. Like eventually I'm gonna shake back like a 7. I'm telling you, and when I shake back to a kilo, it's all with. When I shake back to a kilo, it's like you not gonna like more people ain't gonna. I'm gonna be like my boy Luigi out here. Be like my boy Luigi. I'm just being all my pictures smiling and be with all the stars. I ain't gonna say too much. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna let this moment do the talking for me. That's how Luigi be. When I see my boy Luigi, I just see him be like, I'm gonna let this moment do the talking for me. And I love that about him. That's why I love Luigi. He don't really feel like he gotta do too much talking because I feel the same way. Like when you really doing it, bro, like and you ain't gotta do too much of that popping. Like the moment itself gonna pop it for you. Just make sure you happy in that moment. Just stay happy. Don't find no reason to be mad in that moment because you being happy is gonna make the bigger difference of me seeing it or not. Because if you got a lot of shit going on, you still miserable as fuck. Like, like that don't motivate me. Like, that don't motivate me. But yeah, man, it's still early. It's still early. Like I said, I just learned how to set my G-Shock too about what time? About an hour ago. About an hour and 12 minutes ago, I just learned how to set my G-Shock. I ain't even know how. I watched the dials move on its own. I got Tokyo, all that up in here, but it low key was already set. I just had to put the time zone on there. I just had to change it to the right time zone. And when the seconds matched up and everything, the computer on the right time zone is automatic. And then when I looked at my watch, it was set up the exact same way. Like, damn, I just had to set the time zone. And I watched the hands, you know what I'm saying? If you get a G-Shock, if you set a G-Shock before, excuse me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, man. I want to get up and go get me something to eat, but DoorDash be tripping, bro. DoorDash don't be want to give your money back when you DoorDash and shit like that. I love you too, girl. I love all my kids, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love all my kids. You be a damn fool. You think I don't love all my kids, man. I love all my kids. You be a goddamn fool. You think I don't love my kids, man. I don't know what the hell be wrong with folk, but I love all my kids. I lay it down for my kid. When I say lay it down, I in the box, you know what I'm saying, for my kid. You can put me in the casket just like this for my kid. Put me in the casket just like this for my kid right here forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my kid name tatted on me forever. Let them know, look, it's forever with me, man. It's forever. You need anything you call daddy, I ain't gonna mistreat you. I ain't gonna make you feel like you ain't nobody. I'm gonna put the crown on your head, but I'm gonna always humble you when you think you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always put you in your place like you gotta always stay humble, my dog. You can't never get the big head. That when that motherfucker pop. You know what I'm saying? We be hollering about popping, but the big head, when that motherfucker pop, lose all your air. Bring you back down here, and then you feel ashamed of yourself. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is with me, man. That's what it is. With me. I don't think it's gonna ever change. I want no worse. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. God damn the baby. Look at you, boy. That's your great granddaddy. Boy, look at that. That damn the baby got some Marcus Garvey in him. Boy, look at that. He got that same head shape, the eyes, the hairline, the face, the jaw, the lip, the chin structure. He probably used to throw down a little bit too.
Justice, justice, justice. I would not betray my struggling race. If I did, I should be thrown.
I ended up putting that Coolio. I ended up putting that Coolio and that cotton candy lobster together. It's that Coolio. And it's that cotton candy lobster. It's that cotton candy lobster. I threw them together.
I shall be a terror.
And we got this.
Look for me in the whirlwind, or the song of the storm. Look for me all around you.
Hey, green, that green. Yep, I know it. I ain't back to the bond. Don't have to worry. But everything is working according to plan. I am not dead. I am only sleeping. The organization left the next.
If you ain't dead and you on to sleep, and how you explain your body decaying? I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit.
I can. With no accounts. I can. We have never had no time. We go on the streets. Sang. Coffee. Just at home. Quiet.
Why people be thinking I'm slow?
That's a great place.
And just before
Oh, no, why people be thinking I'm slow?
Against the Garvey, something happened in this recent time concerning the uniquely endowed individual on the 19th January 2025.
Last week, President Biden made history by issuing more pardons and commutations than any president before him. Among the thousands of pardons was one that came after more than a century. Black nationalist leader Marcus Garvey received a posthumous pardon for mail fraud conviction in 1923.
Yes, you heard right. After over 100 years since Marcus Garvey died, he only just got a pardon, a posthumous pardon, on January 19th.
Military leader Marcus Garvey.
A mail fraud conviction he had in 1923 while he was alive. This event didn't go down well with many in the Black community, who became indignant on the account that it had taken the United States over a century after the man's death to concede to granting him some pardon over something he did not do.
Advocates and congressional leaders have pushed for Garvey's pardon for years, with supporters arguing Garvey's conviction was politically motivated and an effort to silence the Pan-African leader who spoke of racial pride. This is audio of Marcus Garvey speaking in Harlem in 1920.
I think he was British. He was British too.
The Negro is the man we representing you Negro. His back is not get against the wall. We do not want his back against the wall because that would be a peculiar and desperate position. We do not want him there. It is because of this that we are asking for fair compromise. When the Belgians have control of the Belgian Congo, which they cannot use, they have not the resources to develop now the intelligence. The French have more territory than they can develop. They have certain parts of Africa which they cannot give us all. So it is for you to come together and give us a United States of Africa. Yes, sir. We are not going to be a race with other countries. God never intended it, and we are not going to build God's confidence in us as men. We are men, human beings, capable of the same act as any other race.
He trying to practice law. Y'all check this. Go back. Go on back. Mississippi bar wants former Jackson Mayor Lumumba suspended from practicing law. Damn, I know your daddy turning in his grave, my dog. You know, I looked up the brother. You feel me? I looked up to my boy. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? If I ever see you in the streets, I'm still gonna tell you, boy, I looked up to you. You feel me? Cause you're a human being. We all make mistakes, and we be playing gambling and high stakes sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But you know, it's like you sold your soul. You sold your soul for that money. You sold your face card for that money. Motherfucker tricked you out your spot. I ain't want to see you in that spot no way. I already knew it. But I was saluting you because you did it. I mean, the way you got there was kind of, cause really you lost your daddy and you can't replace no good father. Can't replace no good father with no money. Money will never replace a good father. Or a good mother. Money will never replace them. I just feel for you, my boy. I don't even want to beat you down or nothing like that. Cause the city needed that money. They paying you, so you don't tell on them, but they set you up to be the foul guy, and you still ain't tell on them. You should have been telling on everybody cause they were doing it before you were doing it, but behind your back trying to put you in like, well, your daddy, and they might have been lying to you about your daddy, cause your daddy probably wasn't with this shit. Cause when your daddy was in office, I seen Martin Luther King get done, but when your daddy died, Mary C. Jones went down. Mary C. Jones was lit when your daddy was here. They was still holding up. They was doing dumb shit like shooting each other at the basketball court still. But he still had Mary C. Jones under some type of protection. So now Mary C. Jones ain't even there no more. Everybody in the hood he just keep getting worse and worse. Like, I'm mad, my boy. You know, I look up to you. You know what I'm saying? You live a life of aspirations of what a young man should get close to. The aspirations of something that a young man should get close to. Professional, into politics, and in positions where you can make a difference in the community. That's the type of aspirations of what I look up to. Point blank. Not a nigga who in the hood selling dope and think he hard because he served some time in jail or he shot a couple niggas or stabbed a couple niggas. That don't make you hard. Cause just where you do it, nigga come put one in your face and jug you a few hundred times until you give up. It's no different. And I don't be thinking I'm hard. I just don't have time to be sitting here lip boxing with no grown man who don't want no money. He just wants some clout and want to take it. I ain't got on somebody because he can't fucking think. You know what I'm saying? You taking all your anger out trying to talk about somebody so damn bad and do something conniving and sabotage they productivity and their progress because you miserable and you can't, you know what I'm saying? You hating that it's that person. I seen a video on Facebook with this dude with his chick or whatever. It might not even been his chick because he ain't turned up hard enough. He just was sitting there like whatever. But he was with a chicken. The chick on him and he got his homie over there hating and shit instantly like, you a bitch. Like, wow. And he talking back, he putting it in the air like, oh, you want to act funny now. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to act like a bitch in front of the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And he really trying that with him. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hold him in front of the girl, like, get your goof ass on and get on. We taking the bitch. Like, and in my head, I'm like, you treating this live body like property, and basically she looking like, well, it look like I gotta give it to them or they gonna hurt me and they gonna hurt you, so I'm gonna give it to them so they don't hurt you or they don't hurt me, and he gonna look at her like, bitch, why you fuck them, and you feel me? So she trying to keep it cool, and I'm seeing it all transpire, and I'm like, he did the right thing for standing up for himself, but putting yourself in that situation, you shouldn't have put yourself in that situation. I hate that you had to learn that way not to bring your hoes around the homies, because some homies, the vibes that you've been feeling, they come all the way out. You know what I'm saying? Because they already wanted what you got. They already wanted what you got. You knew it, but that was your little intro to be down because they like what you putting down, but they mad that it's you putting it down like that. You feel me? Like, I salute you, young nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get you some more pussy. You know what I'm saying? Get you some more. It's plenty of it out there. You know what I'm saying? Go get you some more. You know what I'm saying? But don't be out here throwing your life away for trying to be down. Bro, go get you some money, bro. You fuck them niggas, bro. Them niggas one of your homies. All them niggas was against you. It didn't sound like no nigga around you was for you, my dog. It sounded like every nigga that was around you. That's the nigga recording, the two niggas behind the nigga recording, especially the nigga slapping on you and slapping on your girl ass and pushing you all out the way, trying to grab her and snatch her up from you and shit like that. Rough housing. That type of nigga scared of bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want you around me and my female because you scaring the bitches. But if a bitch act like a bitch and get aggressive, then I'm gonna treat you the same way. If a bitch ever get aggressive with me, you come around here fucking and sucking on me, and you get aggressive with me, I'm gonna treat you like that. Because it's like you think that coochie doing something, you think that coochie give you ground to say something. That coochie don't give you room to say shit with me. It don't. My dick way more. It's worth more than your coochie. Like, I don't care how clean you get that motherfucker. I don't care how long you ain't did nothing with nobody. It's not worth more than this dick. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry, but yeah, man. So, like I say, man, shit like this, bro. Like, this just a rant day for me to talk about our black people, brother. And it's like how much I love to see black togetherness when I do get a chance to see it, or relationships working out because people working together. And I'm talking specifically the black community because a lot of good black. I appreciate the. Is there Fly J? Is that the? No, that's say look. No, that's say the Fly J. The fish. What's up, man? Appreciate the follow. And I'm relatively just saying like the black community because it's like most of the black dudes, the good black dudes, they getting women from other races and choosing to stay with them forever. But they might come get some black coochie here and there because they gonna pay for it or whatever. But they still gonna go home to they mixed wife or other ethnic group wife because they culture raise them and groom them to be housewives and good women to good men. And the culture we got going on versus you trying to show them and tell them, they watching you do dumb shit like be a hoe. So they grow up being hoes too, and then you get mad when they go to fucking 3, 4 dudes at one time. It's like they saw you fuck 3, 4 dudes in one day, not at one time, and they was like, "Well, fuck it, I can knock it all out at once." If Mama did 3 in one day, I can knock it all out right now. And now you looking at her, and then you want to say she got raped, but really she just doing what she saw you do, and I can't make shit up in this world. I appreciate that follow, my dog. Appreciate that follow. I can't make this shit up on the shit I see every day on a day to day. Like I appreciate Poe Move. Poe Move, I appreciate that follow, my guy. And I can't make this shit up. So it's like most of the time when I'm just kicking it, man. I got something productive going on. Like I don't really just be on the news. Like it's been like 10 months that I not look at the news and I hear sirens and police outside every day and car chases coming through my block and shit like that. I hear that. But it don't like I'm not for I hear the helicopters and the airplanes and the field planes, the I forgot. I gotta learn my planes. I don't know what kind of plane to call it. I need to like get into planes a little bit more in boats. I need to get into planes and boats a little more. But yeah, man, like I pay attention to what's going on. I'm aware. My senses are all alert. But I'm not feeding into it. Like I'm not letting it dictate my next live. If I'm watching the sound, and I'm not. No, I'm still doing what I'm doing. I'm in here. I'm playing the game. I'm acknowledging what I'm hearing. When my damn puppy, I'm trying to damn near squash his head. I'm trying to put one in his face because he keep playing with me. My leg messed up, and he think I'm gonna sit here and let him play games with me. No, you gotta listen. You're burning time, resources, and money. You feel me? The girls, I got nothing but some, excuse my language, because they are this. I ain't got nothing but some bitches in the yard with me now. I got 3 of them. I got 3 bitches, and he's the only male. And he think he gonna out for me in my yard with my life and my time, and I'm taking care of you. Go feed yourself. Don't come back. Don't come back. It's the second time. The first time I let you make it, I just wanted to scare you. I'm not gonna be scaring you the third time. The third time I'm not gonna scare you no more. You get the picture. I don't want you around here thinking you can think for yourself because you can't. If I gotta come outside and you done pissed in the bowl and you shitted in the bowl, okay, you might be ready for the big leagues and you might be showing me like I got aim and you might be bred, like you might have it in your DNA to come in the house and piss in the toilet and flush the toilet. You might have it in you because every time I go out there, it's like he missed the dirt and piss right in the bowl and shit right in the bowl. And I don't know how he do that. I can't make this up. He's smart enough to do that, but he ain't smart enough to get in the truck when I say get in the truck. These babies, they about one. They about a year old now. About to be a year. It's coming up on a year. A year. It's coming up on a year and some change. Yeah. They about a year now, so but he's smart enough to do that. So I'm guessing, and every time I tell him come in the house, he run right on up in here looking. I guess he got the better memory of what it was when they was in the house as puppies. And he's nothing but a year old in human years. So I guess he got the better memory of what it was when he was in the house. Because when she first had the puppies, she had 8 of them when she first had them. Of course, a few died. I lost my oldest son in the process too. Darnell, I lost him in the process. They say death come in 3s. I gave one of them to a Mexican lady. She spoke no English. She came over selling tamales, cold ass tamales. Me always trying to support some damn body, trying to help them out, give them a good smile and some good energy for the day and shit like that. But yeah, so I got nothing but some bitches in the yard now. I lost my oldest son. That was my boy there. That was my dog. He was smart. He was smart. He was smart as hell, but he still wanted to be down so bad. Oh, I miss my boy Darnell, man. I miss my dog. I miss my Scooby, man. Oh, my dog, bro. I was homeless. That was the only dude that was there for me, man. That boy always kept me smiling. He always did something stupid. I smack him across his head. He just smiled at me and look at me like my bad. Like my bad. Oh, man. That was my dog, man. I was crying in that vet office. I was in that veterinary office crying. He was like, "I'm gonna give you some time. I'm gonna let you grieve in peace." they got me on camera in that bitch, and they got the TV to show you the camera, to show you was some footage in the room. So I'm looking up at myself crying the TV and shit like that. That shit was funny as hell. But yeah, man. Like I say, man, I'm not hard to deal with. I'm not hard to deal with. I just got morals, and I don't practice bad habits. Every time I feel myself working myself up to practice a bad habit, I get real anxious. Not to say I don't get anxious when I do things because I get anxious when I try something new. But I'm running so fast into it, it don't feel like anxiety. It feel like urgency. You feel what I'm saying? when I'm learning new things, I'm running into it so fast it feel like urgency versus it feel like anxiety. Because oh shit, how I cut myself? Got to be these damn nails. I came back here for the file. Cutting the hell out of myself. Mm. I want some scratching myself to peeling skin off. Why you don't supposed to be biting your nail? Why you clip them and file them? I'm already put a scratch on my neck. But yeah, man. So yeah, man. I'm easy to deal with, bro. Just when I think about how we treat each other, like I say, of course, I'm a treat my dog different than I treat my human companions for sure, for sure. I know dogs can understand. Dogs are just like humans. You got some that's slow. You got some that's smart. You know what I'm saying? So, and sometimes it's a genetic thing. Like if you keep breeding the same generations of dogs, of course. But it's just like regular people. Some dogs smart, some dogs dumb. You know, and I can't help it. You know, my dog, my dog down there, he was kind of dumb, but he was smart. Like he was scary too, cause he knew I'd get on his ass, but he was smart enough to hold it and go outside, but he was like a kid, like he was still a baby, still kind of, you feel me? So it was like he still, if he drank too much water and I stayed in the bed too long, you know. So like I said, I had 8 surgeries in 2020, so he was there with me then. So during them surgeries, so that's what I'm saying. Like even with me being by myself for a whole year, like not dealing with nobody, talk, he was always there. It was him, and I had another dog. His name was Chevy. But Darnell killed him on accident. Ended up wringing his neck with the. See, I thought they would stop being stupid because they were doing gay shit, like trying to hump each other. And I always look out the window. This when I stayed on Churchill. Um, was it Churchill Avenue? This when I stayed on Churchill. I look out the window, be beating on the window, telling them get your ass off each other. But I knew they could get close, but most of the time they wouldn't get so close, but they get tangled up all the time. But it was a tree in the backyard, and the tree had fell. I want to say it was lightning or some shit like that, but I think it was lightning. Like the lightning hit the tree in the backyard, but it missed. It hit the power line in my house. This is the second time that didn't happen though. This is the second time that didn't happen. Not the same house, but at the last 2 houses I was at, lightning hit both the trees next to the house or in the yard that I was staying in, and the tree fell close to my house, but hit the other person's house and didn't hit my house, but hit my power line. I think that's God telling me something like, well, you need to go and get you somewhere out in the country, get out the city, because the city ain't for you, because you don't have a city mentality. You got a longevity and decision making mentality, and that comes with having land and being able to and know what to do with your land when you get your land, which I already do. I already know how to excavate and all that good shit, and get my water system and put me a pond out there and put me some fish and give me some deep water culture, start me a shrimp farm and get buffalo and cows and chickens and pelicans and alligators and lions, tigers, and bears, start a petting zoo. I already get that. I already know how to do that. So all it take me for do now is get my land and, you know, give me some fields and properly categorize them on how I want to plan shit for the year. And it's gonna be big dog on the prairie. You know what I'm saying? But that's a different story though. That's a different story. My ordeal is black excellence. Period. Like, and we lacking that these. We really lacking that these days. And when people start to say stuff like that at their mouth and they really not presenting that, I be I be like, stop doing it. Like, don't do that. Like, you just don't present that as black excellence, because that's not. You know what I'm saying? So when people do shit like that, I be like, you searching for attention. You really fishing. You really fishing, but you missing the point. And some people not gonna want to feel like no hater because they feel like they gotta like everything because they don't know if that's gonna be the next big thing. No, you don't have to indulge, and no, you don't have to encourage everything. You can let this shit be right there what it was, and just let them know like you not entertaining it, letting them know. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people entertain the shit I do, but they already know that's me. But the fact that it happening is actually happening. Oh, now you liking, like, you ain't liking the struggle part, but you know you gotta like all the. I'm telling you right now, in the midst of for sure, I am struggling, but I am still going. I am not giving up, and it's still happening. Like, some people be like, "Oh, you ain't gave up yet." No, what am I giving up for, yo? You feel me? the the ordeal is just aspiration, man. Me ranting on sometimes is me trying to get you to understand, like, this is the talk that you gotta have with yourself. Not this ain't the talk I have with myself, because I'm not sitting here back and forth and I'm hyping myself up. I'm already self motivated because all I need to do is learn, figure out my steps, whatever my steps is. You feel me? Whatever my steps is. What they say by land? Okay, whatever my steps is. That's my ordeal. Just learn whatever my steps is, walk them bitches down. You feel me? Whatever my steps is, walk them bitches down and handle business. That's it. That's it. That's it. Walk right down all my steps. Right down all my steps. You feel me? That's what you do. You just write down all your steps, and then you go conquer them bitches. You go walk them bitches down. You sit there. You think longevity and decision making. You think about what it is that you all, everything that you want to do and why you want to do it. You have to know the why, because the why is what's gonna keep you motivated. If you don't have a why you're doing something, you just be doing it in vain. You won't really get no fuck about it. It just be something on the table. Like, I know I can do it if I want to. And then when you do it, like I said, I told you I could do it, and you was unsure still at the same time because you really didn't give a fuck to begin with. But you was like, okay, well, shit, I know I like it, and I can do it, but I can do it down with my mind too. Blah. It's like, people who follow this stuff like that be like, you just doing whatever you think gonna make somebody else happy and make them like you. You ain't really doing the shit because you really want to do it. You doing it because you feel like they gonna like you more right now if you do it right now. And you're a puppet. Like, you're gonna be a puppet your whole life. Well, I'm a paid puppet. Okay, whatever. You sold your soul. So you sold. So you sold. I'm not gonna sell my soul. I can't sell my soul. It don't make no sense to me though. It don't make no sense to me. My biggest thing is making sure that my biggest thing is making sure that I do what I'm supposed to do to make sure that my kids straight. You feel me? Nah, I got a 7 day a week schedule at this moment, and it's based off the work that I do. Um, of course, most people know I'm a streamer for sure. For sure, most people know I'm a streamer. Most people know I play games. I was finna play, but I wanted to go give a little history lesson. I wanted to make this a little bit. Like I said, I don't even know what I just ran to. The first thing I did was program that motherfucking G Shock. That was the first thing I did. Make sure I put it in the right time zone because I already on time. It just was in the wrong time zone. But my biggest thing is man, like, most people don't know me for real. They be thinking they know me and you never knew me. You never got a chance to know me because you never took the chance to know me. You just wanted to take the chance to take something from me. That's it. And when you showed me you was a $5 ass nigga or $10 ass hoe or $2 ass friend or $3, not $2, $3 ass friend, counterfeit, fake, unexistent for real. You know what I'm saying? You don't exist for real. So when people did all that, I just realized what it was. I said it was for what it was, and I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it strictly to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like most people be thinking they know me, they don't know me. Like when I see that and the shit that you be doing is taken away from you being who you really are because you practicing being somebody else. So you practicing bad habits. I'm not practicing being somebody else. I'm just not being who I am with you. And I'm not being nobody. You think you looking at nobody, but I'm not being nobody for you because you'll sabotage what I got going on. So I support you openly in front of everybody, and you'll watch me through the whole process. Like, damn, I feel good about him. Now, when we get by ourselves, now you just trying to manipulate me now and trying to see what else you can get out of me, and then low key in the back of your head, you look at me like a dick rider because you feel like I was riding your dick when really I was supporting you. I was being a good wingman the whole day. The whole day, I was being a good wingman. I was making sure that my homie won like I wanted him to win or like I wanted her to win. Just making sure that you won like I wanted you to win, like I be winning. Without your support. Without you hyping me up and being a good wingman for me. Just wanted to give you that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't, like I said, I can't teach you how to be real. It got to be in you. I can't coach you. You just got to be solid, know what loyalty and integrity is. You got to have loyalty and integrity. You feel me? Honor, loyalty, integrity. I feel like I'm doing the Airman's Creed, but you got to have loyalty, honor, and integrity, bro. But that's just what it is, bro. You got to be solid, bro. They got to be in you. All this stuff that people beating into my head, all the good shit is there. All the bad shit that the motherfucker trying to beat in my head, I still remember. But you ain't solid for that. You insecure and you don't love yourself for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the biggest problem in the black community right now. People insecure and they don't love themselves. Because they feel like don't nobody else love them. You have to love yourself first, give yourself self-love and self-care before anybody can reciprocate that to you because they only doing to you what you're doing to yourself. You feel me? Like I could say that for my situation, but like I say, when I see people assholes, I don't get on me. I just shut down. You know what I'm saying? Slow down until I can maneuver my way out of this situation because I see this not gonna go nowhere. It's been moments where people, you know what I'm saying, they get tired and they feed into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, he ain't gonna never fight back. He just gonna let me always say something and always be a good ass good to the shoe ass. Yeah, I don't want to be like that. That shit sucks. Every time I see somebody act like that, just be like, that shit sucks. Why you want to act like that? Why you can't fix your mouth to say something good about that person? We all see that shit. We ain't got to be picking on them. We ain't got to be that shit. That shit make me feel like I'm weak. Like I feel like a bitch. If I'm with you picking on somebody and they ain't standing up for themselves, that shit make me feel weak. Because it didn't take all of us to pick on that person. It didn't take all of us to point that out and make that person feel bad, like the joke on you, like you stupid, like your life ain't gonna be nothing. You feel me? That shit retarded. I never liked bullies. My whole life, I was always the person keeping the people safe from bullies. I appreciate that follow, man. I appreciate that. I was the person always saving people from bullies in school. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was the kid in between the lames and the cool kids. Like I was that one guy. I was that one guy in between the lanes and the cool kid. Like I can be lame at times, I guess, because I know what y'all cool kids consider lame or whatever, but you sitting around talking about people who doing something, I consider that lame. You ain't doing shit, but you sitting around talking about motherfuckers who doing something all day. I call that lame. You ain't moving your feet. My leg fucked up right now. You feel me? My leg fucked up right now. So it's a different situation with me. But when I was on my feet, I was feet to the concrete, feet to the motorcycle pedal, to the switch as I'm hitting it and listening to it. Cause I'm on a bike that's hot. I'm on a hot bike and I can't read it, but I got to read it with my ears. I got to listen to it with my ears, and I'm doing 180 on the highway with oil leaking in that. You feel me? Like I'm taking risks and I'm doing this working triple shifts and shit like that, bro. Never made no excuses, and my leg was crooked. Still, it's straight now, but it wasn't crooked as it just was because dude had messed me up. I was walking on the side of my foot. I was walking on the side, had a bow for a foot, but I had to let her see for a foot, for a leg. But man, look, I can't make this up, bro. I can't make this up. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good. I don't be meaning no harm to nobody. I want everybody to make it.
Some places don't need legends.
I want everybody to be somebody. I want everybody to be somebody. I want everybody to make it in life. I want everybody to play a part in the community, an essential part that runs the community like a well oiled and well conditioned body. Like I want us to work together and actually put our kids in position to help run the city and have responsibilities as a child. And really, they is having the responsibility of living as a child, but doing your duties as a child and enjoying your duties. And if you bet, but you'll always be able to commune with other children because y'all all doing things that children would be doing to help service the body. I could run an org on my own if I really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Low key, if I really wanted to, I could run an org. I run businesses already. So it's just people just don't want to follow suit. I can't trust you to be 100% in on this shit because you don't be 100% in because you don't feel the same way I feel about you as you feel about me. You trust me enough that I'm gonna be there and give you this and give you that, something that you need or something that you want. But you don't trust me enough to be straight up with me and believe in me and believe in me to be somebody that's respectable or could be respected because you feel like you can take me fast and really you can't because really you tried they're gonna be your ass. All I'm saying is long story short, man, look, people be thinking they smart because I play dumb. Oh, I'm gonna say it again. People be thinking they smart because I play dumb, and it's like I play. You gotta play the fool to catch a fool. Like you really that damn stupid? Like okay, all right, all right. Just because I'm not saying nothing don't mean I don't understand how the situation going down right now. Oh my bad, man. Shit, hold up. Hold up, my bad. I'm hungry a little bit. My bad. I had to give me something to munch on real quick. Alright. I be doing so much, man, so I don't really be having time to do some of the stuff that I like to do, which is like cook. I don't really like cleaning too much anymore. I did that so long. Like I could clean in my sleep. Right, for real, for real. The way I go to sleep in the bed, sometimes it be already made with like it take me back to BMT. Basic military training. It take me back to BMT. Like I used to go to sleep on my cover with the bed already made. I'm the dorm chief, right? So that means I'm over the 50 cadets or trainees that's under me as we in basic training. BMT, basic military training. And so I'm gonna be the first one up when Reveille hit in the morning at 5:45. When Reveille hit, I'm gonna be the first one up. When retreat hit, I'm gonna be the one out there leading everybody in retreat in my flight. My platoon gonna be down there. We all gonna be under the underpath or whatever where our dorms at, and we gonna fall in line. We gonna put the flights together, and I'm gonna initiate my flight. Tell my flight how to get in line. Let's get ready to do this retreat. You know what I'm saying? So. And then when I get back in, first thing I'm gonna do, check my locker, make sure my locker straight. You know what I'm saying? Make sure nobody been playing in my shit. Check my bed, make sure my bed ain't messed up. I'm gonna sit down, my bed lay down on my bed, and I'm gonna be in my clothes ready for in the morning. I'm gonna be in my little shorts and shit like that. Some people go to sleep in their pants, so they ain't got to get up and put their pants on because they know they in basic training still, so they go to sleep in their pants. I don't know how they go to sleep in that hot ass shit. And a lot of times, the sergeant or running the staff sergeant or the lieutenant that come in there and they want to see you do the shit. They want to see you get in your ABUs and put your clothes on and fix your gig line in 30 seconds. They want to actually lay their eyes on you and make sure that you're ready and make sure you got it down pat at least 2-3 weeks. Like every time they come see you and look at you, you got it down pat and you're getting it so good that they ain't gotta say nothing to you. But come on, let go, let do something. I got something for you. I'll make you smile, make you laugh, woo woo. So I miss it. I ain't gonna lie. And I got time still to go back if I can go and get back on my feet like I want to. I got time to still go back to the military. Like I want to for the sake of my kids and make sure my kids can have everything that I did as far as traveling is concerned. They can go places. If I go in the military, they can come places with me and go places and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have to be stuck in whatever this is. I don't want to keep depressing myself with this culture that's down here right now because it's self-destructive. It's a very self-destructive culture that they got going on, and no one seems to care. The grandmas and the mamas, they scared of their kids. They letting their kids cuss all in their face and wear hot ass clothes all day. Talking some they hide from people because they into it with people and y'all ain't even old enough to drive. Can't even drive. Ain't even got no pussy for real. And the first time you get some coochie, you get girl pregnant because you think that's what you're supposed to do. You think you're supposed to fucking bust all in it. Kid got the game fucked up. Who raising these kids? Nobody. Who raised the kids that had the kids? Nobody. Everybody be mad at me. They like to say you mean. I'm not mean. You think I'm a lick? You think I'm a sucker? Bitch, shut your dumb ass up. I'm a real nigga. Stop playing with me. No fucking duck. I don't know what the fuck be wrong with you hoes. Then they'll say, you ain't doing nothing, no way. You ain't doing nothing. Bitch, you ain't doing shit. Get your dumb ass up the road somewhere. Go play with another motherfucker, but you ain't gonna be playing with me. I be at peace at home. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got about 30 more minutes. And then I'm off the clock for the night and I can go to sleep. But I ain't no duck, bro. I can't make this up, man. I can't play game with grown folk. That ain't never been my stilo. That ain't never really been my stilo. You feel me? So when I see people do certain things and it don't fit the criteria of of the lifestyle, yeah. Yup. It's something like that. I ain't gonna say it's a big house, but it's decent size. But and it's for my kids, bro. This crib for my kids. Every house I go to is not just gonna be for me. Of course, I can make space, but 9 times out of 10, I'm a family man, so this is the house for the family. You feel me? But I'm not gonna say I'm like Casanat, but I got the same train of thought. Like, if it could be to the point where I can have my whole family in the crib at one time, and we all living happily because we stress free, because everybody ain't got to stress over certain things, and we can just work together. You know what I'm saying? Practice good habits together. Let's say that. But nah. But yeah, man. Like I say, it's just I don't know what made me want to talk about it because it's like every day I go outside and I tell people that I'm here for my community. I tell people that's what my job is on this block, to service my community, to service this block. Make sure y'all got everything y'all need and make sure y'all straight, y'all don't want for nothing. Of course, if you already doing it for yourself, I'm not tripping off of that. But if you ever need something, I'm right here. It's not to say that you can't handle it yourself and you ain't got it. But if you ever need something, I'm right here. You ain't even got to say you need it. If I see you need it, I'm going to do it for you. Pause. If I see you need it, I'm going to go handle that issue for you real quick. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't asked you to do all that. I ain't asked you to help. I ain't asked you to look out for me. I ain't asked you to do nothing for me. That's because you don't want to have to feel like you got to do something back for me. That's cool. I'm not that type of person. I ain't do that to look for you to like me or to do something for me. See, your train of thinking already fucked up. You already trying to put me in a trick bag to not like me because you want to think in your head that I want you to like me. No, nigga. I'm not begging for nobody to like me. I'm just trying to be a good person and make sure we all straight around this bitch so you ain't stressing. You stressing me out because you're doing dumb shit that's gonna make you get stressed out. I'm trying to make sure you're not stressed out with the dumb shit that you're doing. The more dumb shit you do, the more excuses you give yourself to sabotage yourself more. Man, I fucked up. I'm gonna drink today. Oh, I fucked up again. I'm gonna drink twice as hard today. Oh, my life just ain't shit. I'm gonna drink 10 times as hard today. I hope I die. And I just be like, why? Like, why? Like, stop beating yourself up on top of the beat up. Like, you sabotaging yourself on top of the sabotage. Like, the drink ain't working. I need drugs. Come on. Why you want to beat yourself up so bad? Like, you okay. Just go outside, get some fresh air, look at the sun a few times because you might go blind. Stare at it, but look at the sun a few times and feel that energy and feel that connection. Just go out there and lay in the grass, take your shoes and socks off and get connected and relax. That sounds fun right now. Like going outside. It's just too dirty. I got too much dirt outside. And I be having snakes in my grill, so. Even though I keep the grass cut. That's the same. What's that, 11:30? Right on the smacker, 11:32. But yeah, man. Like I say, bro, it's just to see black people when they get together, they got to be like, if we're gonna adopt the lingo, let's adopt the lingo. Let's stop trying to overdo it. Let's stop trying to overdo lingo. Spanish ain't ever changed. Spanish has not come up with any new lingos. Spanish is just Spanish. French is just French. But English, we keep finding some way to slang the shit out. Slang and make words that mean other things, mean other ebonic ass terminology and street slang. And we already know it means something else in the dictionary. So it's like, man, you just overdoing that shit. Just let that shit be what it is. We throwing the word gang around like that shit cool, like. And that shit just be getting me like, back then it used to be player, jive, turkey, shit like that. You feel me? Now we saying big, what up, big? Shit, bitch. You call it like you saying that shit out freely, like what the fuck? Like, you feel me? Like, and then you allow the nigga to call you bitch, so you call him bitch too. To make that shit seem like, okay, you call me a bitch, I'll call you a bitch. I don't know how you mean it, but I guess I'm gonna mean it how you meant it. Bitch. I don't know how you mean it, cause I ain't nobody, bitch. But I'm gonna say it just how you said it, and however you meant it, that's how I meant it, bitch. And I be like, I'm not gonna play them games, period. Cause you might get in your funky ass feelings if you hear me say bitch any way other than how you said your bitch. You might get offended. You might call me bitch with a smile on your face. I'm like, bitch, who you talking to? You, like, bitch, you ain't called me no bitch. Who you talking to? You feel me? Like, I don't know how y'all do that. I come from a different time. I would talk about old heads. Them folks didn't do none of that disrespecting each other. They ain't do none of that hating on each other. Why they was together anyway. Why they were grouped up and together. And it's a couple of jokes that might come out, but it ain't gonna be nothing too heavy. But when they all separate from each other and go one-on-one and shit like that, when they let that dumb shit fly out their mouth, be kidding me, like, why? And you finna go right back in the person's face and laugh all in their face, and that should be weird. I'm like, oh, I'll disappear and be gone somewhere. But like I say, man, it don't necessarily pay to be real, but it's a healthy mindset. It's a very healthy mindset. You'll get a lot done. You won't be cloudy headed. You won't be feeling like you wasting your time. You won't be feeling like you wasting nobody else's time. Sequidra. But you won't feel like you wasting nobody's time or nothing like that. You feel me? You won't feel like you wasting your time. Like I said, I'm easy to deal with, bro. I'm very easy to deal with. Like I tell folk all the time though, you just gotta get out that bullshit. You get out the bullshit, we be just fine. But most folks, they can't shake it. They can't help it. They can't help it. They just stuck on stupid. I didn't figure that was a real thing. I thought that was just something that the old heads used to say, trying to make you feel bad about yourself or something like that. But some folk really stuck on stupid out here. Some people really stuck on stupid, and there's nothing that you can do to save them from their stupidity. I would try to save some more folk, but these folk don't want to be saved. Excuse me. These people don't want to be saved, bro. They don't. They want to do bad all by themselves. And they want to take from you and make it seem like they did that for themselves when they did it on their own. They took from you. I gave it to you because I figured you needed it, but you feel like you finessed me because you gave me a sob story and it wasn't true. You needed it, but the shit you came up with to need it wasn't true. So, I just know I ain't falling for this shit. I can't see myself in it. And I done seen it, so it's like, okay. And then the fallback game be so hard. And it just be like, I know you saw me fall back on you. Like I'm saying, like, when you know what you said or what you did, what you lied about. So I didn't deserve it. You feel me? So it's like, and I've been noticing shit like that since I was legit, since I was like, I want to say since I was like 8, 9. So it's like, and what am I gonna do with it? What am I gonna? You feel me? So it's like I'm 8, 9, and I already know you lying, and I already know where I can and can't go with certain things. So it's just like, man, just I'm gonna go to sleep. So it's like I don't want to participate. I'm not gonna practice no bad habits. I'm not gonna be no hating ass nigga, no envious ass nigga, no jealous ass nigga. I ain't gonna do none of that. I ain't gonna sit around and portray that character. I'm not gonna practice being that character. I'm not. And it's hard to get people to understand that, like, we're habitual creatures. So why would you practice being that type of person or being in a position like that where you feel like you gotta do certain things because, you know what I'm saying? Cause motherfucker train you and shit like that. Like, I just stay away from shit like that. Lord knows. Oh, I done flashed that too many times. And I'm tired of flashing that. But I guess I'm gonna go and lay it down, y'all. For like I said, I gotta get up in the morning, man. I think I'm the hardest working man in showbiz right now in my situation. A lot of these people, they, you know what I'm saying, they work hard too. I'm not gonna take away from nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I know Future work hard. I ain't gonna take away from Future. I know Dave Chappelle work hard. I ain't gonna take away from Dave Chappelle. Who else? I know what's my boy name? Gary Owen. I know he work hard. That boy work hard. He work real hard. I know I was talking about black people, but you know, Gary, you know, he shared it. He shared that likeness. But yeah, man. I love hard, man. You know it's Don D, man. I keep it low key, man. Like I said, all this for my kids, bro. All this strictly for my kids, so my kids know that somebody here. When it all boils down and all the elements separates, and you have to stand alone and you realize who was there and had your back. They trying to keep me away from you so they can say that motherfucker ain't had your back. Look how long that motherfucker go. I wasn't gone, motherfucker kept you away and didn't keep up in communication. All you gotta say is you looking for your daddy and then he'll pop up. That's what I'm on. And until it's over for me. Not trying to sucker my kids and take out their pocket and use them as a free ride to a good time. I ain't gonna do none of that to my kid. Mm. Nope. My kids gonna have their own car, their own crib, their own animals. Yeah. No friends allowed. It's your personal spot. You don't bring folks to your personal spot. No hoes. Don't even bring no hoes to your personal spot. Take them hoes to the hotel. Mhm.